Hi, my friends. So, I don't know if a lot of you know or if your mom and your siblings have talked about it, but Sunday is Father's Day. And I don't know about you, but my dad is pretty awesome. So, just like we celebrated Mother's Day and you guys made your really awesome cards and your pretty poems, we are going to do something for our dads. So, I'm going to show you um, a card that you can make for your dad for Father's Day. So, what you're going to do, you're going to need a piece of construction paper. It could be a color or it could be white, any kind of paper that you have. So, I'm going to use one of my really big posters here. And I'm going to ask that you take your paper. So, this is my piece of paper, and you fold it in half. So, kind of like what we did with our cards for mom, you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half so that you have a card that can open like this. And I'm going to try and stick mine here so it doesn't fall off. Now, what I want you to do on the front, I want you to take crayons, markers, colored pencils, whatever you have, and I want you to title it My Dad Is, and then periods. Three periods. So it says, My dad is. And then I'm going to ask you to draw a picture of your dad. And I want the face to be really big and then just the top part of a shirt. So I'm going to take a gray marker and I want a big face in the middle. And then I'm going to do, my dad likes blue and green. So I'm going to do just a little neck in a shirt. And I'm going to stop there with the body. But my dad also, he loves to wear ties. So I'm going to create a little tie. Now maybe your dad has a favorite sports team, and maybe you want to draw a t-shirt with all of his favorite things on it. Maybe you want to draw, if your dad wears a suit and tie, you can also draw a suit and tie. Maybe your dad likes to wear collared shirts. Maybe he likes to wear button-ups. That is going to be completely up to you. So I'm just going to draw a very silly looking tie. You know Miss Arnett, she's not a good drawer. And I'm going to color it in. Now I want you guys to really work really hard on this card for your dad. And I know mine looks really silly, but it will be okay for right now. And I'm going to keep that as his shirt. Now in his shirts, on his shirts, he normally has a little pocket. So I'm going to draw just a little side pocket. But like I said, your shirt can look any different type of way. Maybe it's your dad's favorite color. Maybe it has all of his favorite things on it. That is completely up to you. So now I'm going to draw his face. So my dad has, well, everyone in my family has blue eyes, but my dad has green eyes. So I'm going to start with his eyes, and I'm going to draw them green. And he has gray hair now. So I'm going to give him some gray hair, but don't tell him I said that. So his eyebrows are going to be gray. Because remember, we all have eyebrows. And then I'm going to give him, he has kind of shaggy looking hair. So I'm going to give him some of this shaggy looking hair. Looks a little scary. And he has ears. So I'm going to give him some ears. He has, you know, the normal 2 ears. He has a nose. And he has a mouth. And I'm going to do that pink. And I'm gonna make him smiling. And you can add whatever you want to your drawing. Your dad probably does not look like my dad. None of our dads look the same, maybe similar, but not everyone is the same. So I really want you to try and focus on a portrait of your dad. But we're not done yet because remember we did this part up here and it says, my dad is. Now, I want you around the edge of your dad portrait to give me words that describe your dad. So I'm going to start with smart. My dad is one of the smartest people I know. He's also very kind. And he is brave. And he is funny. He tells really funny jokes. And he is the best cook. So he is a good cook. And I can go on and on and on about my dad. But I want you to think of as many words as you can. Is he silly? Is he goofy? Is he funny? Is he serious? Is he a prankster or does he play tricks on you? Is he a good cook? Does he like the Giants? Does he like ice cream? Does he like to ride his bike? All things that your dad is. And that's going to be our cover. And you can decorate the background however you want. That's going to be completely up to you. So then when you open your card, we are ready to open it. This is where I want us to write our note to our dad. So, like we start any letter, you're going to start on this page. So your cover is here. You are going to write on the other page, the other side. So I'm going to start it with Dear Dad. And then I have a comma. And yours doesn't have to be this big. I just want to make sure that you can see it. Then I'm going to start down here. You are the best dad in the whole world. I miss our ice cream dates because we used to get ice cream every Sunday. And then let's say that I'm done with all of my writing, which you guys can write as much as you want. I really want you to think about your dad and how much he means to you. Maybe he taught you how to ride a bike. Maybe he plays baseball with you or reads to you or tucks you in at night or cooks you the best breakfast ever. And I really want you to put some thought into this. And then I'm going to sign it love with a comma. Look how I did that. And then my name. Now, one thing with this is that it doesn't have to be for your dad. You can write it for any guy in your life. So it can be for a grandpa, it can be for an uncle, it could be for a really close family friend. It doesn't have to be for your dad, okay? It can be for someone who you really look up to. Okay, so I can't wait to see some of these pictures, and I hope that you give your dad a very, very big hug on Sunday. Don't forget Sunday for Father's Day. Okay, have fun, be neat, color it, and take your time.